Hey everybody, it's Ben. I'm with eXp Realty here at Living in Lexington, and today we're going to do a fun video. We're going to react actually to a funny TikToker that I follow. He posted a new video talking about living in southern states, and I get questions all the time what it means to live in the state of Kentucky and the South, and I think this guy does a great job. So he posted a new video, and we're going to check it out today. I'm going to do a live reaction with you, and so let's jump right into it.
Hi. If you're watching this video, that probably means that you're new to the South and you want to learn more about the way we do things down here. Now, if you're thinking, I don't care, I'm going to keep doing things the way I did them up north, go home. Seriously, don't even unpack. Just go straight to the Atlanta airport and tell them take me anywhere but here. Heck, I'll pay for your dang ticket. Now, everyone else, come on in. Grab a seat. Let's get started.
Okay, there's some accuracy in this. I know this is a little bit of a spoof, but each state has its own culture. Each state has its own kind of traditions and everything like that. So you can come in and join the fun and enjoy it, or you can just not participate in it, but you're not changing it. Like, you're not gonna stop it. Like, imagine someone from the north trying to cancel Kentucky Derby and Keeneland days. We'll run you out of that state real fast. You won't last long here. So there is some accuracy in those statements.
Now, you're probably wondering how the weather works down here. And well, good luck, because we ain't got a clue either. By my last estimate, the South has over 72 seasons, including summer, pollen, tornado, summer, football, hurricane, summer, hunting, summer, and my personal favorite, is that fall? No, it's just more summer. And if you're thinking, oh, well, it gets pretty hot where I'm from, listen closely. You don't know heat until it's mixed in with 99% humidity and it feels like you're walking around in a bowl of O'Charlie's potato soup every time you go outside, and you pray to God to send the tiniest amount of rain, and when he finally does, it skyrockets the humidity outside to 700%, and you'll spend so much time sweating you'll ever wonder if there was a point in your life where you dry. In other words, you're definitely going to want the deodorant that has aluminum in it. Those essential oil blends ain't going to do you no good down here, buddy.
Okay, so weather is something that I get asked about a ton here on my channel and just from people moving to the area. So that's why I talk about it. So if you see some of my videos, I do talk about the weather, and I know some people are just like, why do you keep talking about winter? Winter, it gets cold in winter. Yeah, it gets cold in winter, but it's a different kind of cold than like a Michigan winter or a New York winter. So there is some differences. And so, I mean, he nailed it. You got summer, you got pollen, you got tornado season, you got hurricane season, you got football season, which is really fall. But again, he's funny, he's comical, but there are truths in what he's saying. And so Kentucky, we're kind of lucky because we are technically a northern southern state. So we get a little bit of the best of both worlds, where we do get the heat in the summer, but we don't freeze to death at the same time in the winter. It's a great mix, and we are very lucky to be in the location that we are in the part of the country.
Speaking of buddy, you probably noticed that complete strangers will have terms of endearment for you, so don't be surprised when some random lady calls you sweetie, honey, sugar, darling, or even baby. Just know that you're not actually her baby. That's just her way of telling you that she appreciates you. Now, if she says something like, ain't you precious, you probably messed up. If she says, bless your heart, that's your confirmation. You have in fact messed up. If she says,
he's right. He is 100% right. One thing I do get commented on when I help people relocate to Kentucky, a lot of especially the women, say everyone's just so nice here, and they're right. Kentuckians are genuinely nice to other people. Doesn't matter what race you are either. I mean, it's honestly, everyone's just nice here, and it's fun to see the reactions of people when they move from like California or New York or some of these northern states. Of like, they're just utterly shocked at how nice everyone is. And I remember my brother and I, we were raised in Kentucky, and we were taught to say yes sir and yes ma'am, and we went and played college lacrosse just across the river in Cincinnati, which is considered a Midwest state. But we kept saying yes, ma'am, to everybody, and it threw people off. It threw all the ladies off. Our head trainer was a woman, and she didn't like being called ma'am. Like we were told her it had nothing to do with her age. She wasn't that much older than us. It was literally just a sign of respect that we were born and raised to say. And so he's right in this. Like women will call you sugar baby and all this other stuff. And if someone does say bless your heart, 100%, like he's 100% accurate in that. So if someone from the South says bless your heart, it's you probably did mess up in some way. And oh my gosh, he's on point.
Does nothing at all and just stares at you. Run.
Run
as fast as you can. And running takes us to our next topic, sports. And boy, do we love them. Now, while you may find pockets around the South that care deeply about college basketball, soccer, or even hockey, there's nothing.
He's talking about Kentucky. Basketball, he's talking about Kentucky. He's also probably talking about North Carolina. 100%. I'm not sure which states he's talking about in hockey. But yeah, we do like our football. We do like our soccer. We do love basketball in the South, especially here in Kentucky.
There's nothing that we all love more than crushing the hopes and dreams of the Big Ten every year in the college football playoff. I mean,
there is a pride of being an SEC school. It really is. I remember going to a game about 10 years ago, and it was a bowl game 10 years ago for Kentucky. I can't remember who we were playing, but I remember when we won, we weren't chanting UK, we were chanting SEC. And that was the thing across the country. I think every SEC team that played in a bowl game won that year, and every single crowd after the game was chanting SEC, SEC, SEC. So we do have tons of pride, not just with our own schools, but the fact that we are in the Southeastern Conference. So if you're a sports fan, you'll feel right at home here, especially college sports. I will say professional sports are not that big here in Kentucky. We really don't have professional sports. So it's really Kentucky. And the funny thing is really there's only two schools in the state of Kentucky. You're either cheering for Louisville or you're cheering for UK. Yes, Western exists. Yes, Eastern Kentucky exists. Yes, Murray State exists, and we do like it when they do well. Moorhead, like all the other schools, but really like the state lives and dies with UK football and UK basketball. But we do have great sports outside of UK football and basketball. I mean, our volleyball team won the national championship a couple of years ago. Our rifle team, I feel like, wins every other year. Our cheerleading is like 25-time national champions. So there's tons of great sports. I know our swimming and dive team's really, really good. Our tennis has really good track record. Our track and field, I swear, we send tons of people to the Olympics every 4 years from UK track and field teams. So there is a good pride of sports here in the state of Kentucky and all over the South. So he's 100% right on that.
College football playoff. I mean, it is great. You should see their faces. Just sad little Buckeye tears.
Sad Buckeye tears.
I don't even know why they show up. Finally, we have language. Now, you're going to want to watch a separate video tailored specifically to the region of the South you're moving to, as we all have our own unique accents, words, and phrases. For example,
he's right. He's very right. Kentucky country sounds very different from Tennessee country and Georgia country and Florida country, and Louisiana has their own special language.
For example, people from the Low Country don't sound anything like people from the Smokies, and they don't sound anything like people from the plains of Texas. And there's the people in southern Louisiana, and none of us have a clue what they're saying. There's no video for that. You're on your own. I'm sorry. Well, we hope you learned something new today. And if you need anything else, don't worry. There's a Dollar General nearby. And if there ain't, just let us know. And we'll build one there immediately. Okay. Y'all take care now.
This guy's good. And he is right about Dollar General. I'm just thinking about my town where I live right now. We got Family Dollar, we got Dollar General, we got Dollar Tree, and I think we got $3 Generals. So he's 100% right. That's so funny. So I hope I introduced someone fun to you. So if you're thinking about moving to the South, he does have a TikTok channel where he does talk about living in the southern states. But again, a lot of it is comical, it's spoof, but there's a lot of truth in this video, which is why I wanted to show you all. And so I do appreciate you all for, watching. Again, hope you liked it. Give the video a quick like. If you're thinking about moving to the southern state of Kentucky, you got to hit that subscribe channel, because we're going to talk more and more about living in the state of Kentucky itself. So thanks so much for watching. This has been, I'm with eXp Realty here at Living in Lexington. We'll see y'all next time.